Well, I didn't quit, and I think most of you already know that. But I'm here to talk about what happened because I didn't quit. Before we jump into this video, I just want to ask, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do me the favor and subscribe to this channel, especially if you do enjoy the content that I'm putting out. So, a couple of videos ago, I talked about wanting to quit trading. And that is, I'm sure, a feeling that most of you out there that are trying to make it as a day trader come across often. I know I have many times wanted to just give up and quit and, go try something different or just stick with the 9 to 5 grind that, you know, I would venture to say most of us hate, which is why we're in the current predicaments that we are in, right? Trying to become day traders, going through the stress and the struggle of trying to make this work. And I'm here to say that as difficult as it may be, not maybe, as difficult as it is, don't give up. Don't quit. I didn't quit. Every single time that I've wanted to, every single time that I've wanted to just throw everything off my desk, and every single time, I've had to come to the realization that I have to, put more capital in or purchase another challenge account, whatever it may be, change my strategy. I did it. And I did it because if I quit, I would never get to where I want to be, right? That's a guarantee. If you quit, if you decide to quit, then you are guaranteeing failure, right? You are guaranteeing that you are never going to get to the freedom level that we all seek. Okay. So no matter how many times you have to do it, no matter how many times you have to tell yourself to keep going, keep going. And I'm here to share with you that even though I've gone through the same thing, and I probably will continue to have days like that, I have actually made it to a new level in my trading, and the feeling, the success that I am now at is totally worth all of the times that you have to tell yourself to get back up and get back in it. 100%. I'm telling you, you don't have to believe me. I hope that you do, though, because I'm just here to share with you that it is worth it. I've recently just been able to take my first payout. My first payout. This is the first time that I've been able to put money back into my personal account instead of taking money out of it to buy challenges or whatever. And I don't even know if I can describe how good it feels. And it's nothing big. It's tiny. You know, it doesn't even matter how much it is. Just the fact that it has become real, right? The the wanting to be able to take money or take deposits and put money back into your personal account or whatever it is that you're trying to do, but to see that to see that actually happen is such a moment, right? It gives you this realization that this actually could happen, right? You could actually change your life. You could actually live the lifestyle that you want to live. It's real. It's something that I can now put in my hands instead of just, oh yeah, I made this much, money trading today, but it was all fake. Everything has been fake up until this point. And I think that's part of why it's so difficult to keep going, because there is nothing tangible until you make it to this particular step. And what a moment. What a moment. It changes everything. This video that you guys are going to watch or are watching now could very well be the pivot point in my trading career. Yeah. Yeah. That's, to me anyway, how big of a deal it is to reach this point where you can finally take a little bit of that real thing, the real money, whatever it is, you know, and it makes everything that you've been dreaming about, everything that you've been watching on YouTube, all of the things that you have wanted out of this, it makes it real. It makes it actually attainable, and it changes something within you. It really does. And it's huge. Like I said, I think this may be, you know, in 10 years from now, when I go back and watch all of these videos again someday, this might be the video that is the turning point for my entire career as a trader and my entire life. Being able to finally take my first payout because I didn't quit. I didn't stop. No matter how much it hurt, no matter how angry I got, none of it, none of that mattered. I didn't quit. I didn't stop. I got back into the grind. I focused. I narrowed down my strategy, and I just did it. I just did it. I sat down, after the last funded account that I blew, and I said, listen, you're either going to do this or you're not. Either do it or stop. And I clearly don't want to stop. So I did it. I just put everything aside. I put the money aside. I put the dollar amount aside, all of that stuff aside. I just focused on the process finally. And what a difference. What a difference. I went 2 weeks and only had one very, very tiny red day. And I'm not gloating about that. That's not why I'm saying that. But the difference in focusing on the process versus watching the dollar amount, or I have to get to this, dollar amount in order to get a payout, or whatever, whatever. The data truly shows that if you just focus on the process and take all of the other stuff and put it aside, it's a turning point. It's a turning point. So anyway, I'm babbling. I wanted to just make this video as like almost like a response to my last I quit video. I didn't quit. I kept going, and I got funded again, and I'm taking a payout. I'm taking a payout, and I'm able to leave enough in there to leave myself a nice cushion to be able to continue to grow the account to take another payout. It's truly, truly mind altering and life changing to be able to get to this one point. And, some people may watch this video and be like, all right, big deal. You got to pay out, blah, 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 whatever, maybe it's not that big of a deal for you, but for somebody who's been trying to do this for, we'll say seriously, a year and a half, to be putting in all the work that I've put in, all the work that I know you guys are putting in, and to finally get to this point where I can actually take something back, it's huge. It's huge. I hope that you guys hear me with this, and I hope that this motivates somebody to keep going, because it is attainable. You can do this if you just put your head down, you focus on the process, forget the money, forget, all of that other stuff, and just focus on trading. This is doable. You can do this, and you will, as long as you keep going. Some people take longer than others. Some people get this really quick. Good for them. But for the rest of us that fall in between, just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Journal your trades. Journal every single thing that you are thinking, feeling, what's going on, everything as you are trading. Okay. And go back and study yourself and make it happen. Make the changes that you need to make it happen. Focus on the process. I hope you guys hear this message, because I want this video to be a motivation for those of you that are struggling right now, so that you have some hope, because it is doable. It is doable. Make sure you guys are trading, you're journaling your trades, okay? And if you guys are looking for the best software or whatever to journal your trades, it tracks everything for you and gives you reports. It's so easy to use. I use Tradezilla. I've used many different things. I've written down my own. Tradezilla has literally changed how I look at my trades. It is phenomenal. I'll never go to another place. I'll leave a link for Tradezilla in the description down below. And if you guys are wondering who I got funded with this final time here, and who I'm actually taking a payout with, I will leave that in the next video when I talk about the actual payout. So make sure you guys watch the next video as well. So subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the future videos that are coming up, that are going to be, they're going to be great. I mean, the videos might not be great because I'm not really a YouTuber, but it's going to be great in the sense that you guys can see the growth, you can see the success finally, and you guys can see somebody real. This is, you know, I'm just sitting in my car charging my Tesla. There's no script here. There's none of that stuff. This is just me talking as a real person to those of you out there that want to listen, need to listen, or need to hear something that's a little bit more inspiring at our level versus somebody driving a Lamborghini saying, you could do it, I did it. You know, anyway, nothing against those, you know, people at all. Obviously, like, we all aspire to get there, I think, at some point, but I feel like it's a little bit easier to hear it from somebody who's in the same place you guys are. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Use Tradezilla for your journaling. I'll leave a link in the description down below, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Stay green.